Hey, Mekhi, we were talking to Adam earlier, and he was saying,
I don't even see
I have
you.
my video off. I'll turn my video on for you.
There you go.
Uh, Adam was saying earlier that, whenever you come to the sideline, you're always saying, run behind me, run behind me. And we saw that one play at the beginning of the second half this week where you were kind of coming up screaming. Just is that your feeling that you always want them running the ball behind you?
Yeah, I mean that's always been my mentality since growing up. Like I always want the ball running behind me. It always feel good when I'm blocking my responsibility and I just see the running back cut right off my butt for a big game. So it always feel good seeing that.
Mekhi, you're now 2 games into this your NFL career in terms of playing in a regular season game. Has anything surprised you? Has anything taken you back? Has the speed of the game, anything like that? 'Cause it seems like you're having some pretty good success right off the bat.
I would say the speed of the game is definitely totally different from practice, from playing with the guys that I played against all camp. I would say that's the most difference is the speed, definitely. And then of course they show different things that we don't see on film. So that's about it.
The one thing Adam keeps on saying when he talks about you is that you must have done a lot of studying in the off season, like when you were away from the team after the draft. Could you just elaborate on a little bit? I mean, how into the playbook were you during that down period?
I was into the playbook a lot. I was after every meeting I was in my playbook. Before meetings I was in my playbook because I knew I had to come here and perform. I needed to come here and be ready. So Coach Pollock told me that from jump. He needed me to hit the ground running. So I took that personally and got into my playbook.
Mekhi, a lot of your pancake blocks have gotten a lot of play on social media and stuff. For those of us who can't fling people onto the ground like you can, what does that look like? That feeling, like when that guy's on the ground and you're going to your job, what does that feel like?
It feels great. I mean, I feel like I did my 111. I did my job that play. It's on to the next play. I mean, I try to do that every play. So I mean, that's just how it feels. It feels real good to have a man on the ground every play. So that's my mindset.
When you do something like that, like, is there anything that's said to the guy after it, or do they say anything to you, or just and overall, just what have the interactions been like in these first 2 games on the field?
I mean, the only emotion that I showed was in the last game. I mean, I just said run the ball behind me. That was all I said. I mean, I don't really talk too much because I know I got to see in the next play. So I don't really talk too much. Ain't no point in talking.
And nobody says anything to you after you toss him to the ground?
Nah, I just be like, dang, bro. That's it. And I just laugh and then I go to the next play.
What have you seen from this Colts front so far, studying them?
They're up the field a lot. They like to go up the field a lot. They're real physical up front. They can do a lot of things. They can stop the run and pass rush. So I mean, I got to get into playbook, film, everything. So it's gonna be a good test this week.
You're kind of getting used to life in the NFL as a left tackle, where there's a good pass rusher every week. It feels like you're up against.
I couldn't say it again.
You getting used to life in the NFL as a left tackle, where it feels like every week there's a good pass rusher.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely knew that coming in, so I knew that was gonna happen. So it is what it is. I mean, this is what I signed up for. So I got to go to work.
Obviously, you're learning a lot. How much have these first 2 games felt, and what are some of the or how much have these first 2 games helped, and what are some of the lessons that you're learning on game day that you're able to kind of take into these following weeks?
I'm learning that technique really is all that matters. Like if you don't got your technique, you're not gonna be good. So that's really what I've been trying to hone in on. Like the things that I haven't been doing right in the game, I've been trying to come to the practice field and do all the right stuff that I didn't do in the game. So
Did just as linemen, I know you guys dig into the turf on every play. Did you guys notice anything on Sunday? Just because I know a couple of 49ers linemen got hurt and they were kind of talking about it after the game.
nah, I didn't really notice anything. It felt like turf to me.
How would you just as a whole the offensive line? How would you guys would say have come together through 2 games? Being a whole new group and trying to learn the intricacies of playing with each other.
Can you repeat that?
Just how would you say the offensive line as a whole is kind of coming together, just being a new group of players?
I say we coming together real well. I mean, we getting to know each other real well every day. I mean, we laughing and joking every day. I mean, we hold each other accountable all the time. So I mean, it's a fun room, but it's also serious at the same time.
Are there any additional questions for Mekhi? Thank you very much, Mekhi.
Thank you.